So the Panthera is out, got a target set up 50 meters down, 2x8, about a yard long, 2x8 wood with some paper and target on. First try, or first I'm gonna show the reg is set to, I would say 110, and this one is set to 3, and this one at full. This is from factory, so the 50 grain HB 2 Mark II H&M slugs and magazine, some tools for scope adjustment. I have it 0 at 50. It was on my 22 LR, my Annie, so it should be at least somewhere on that piece of wood, I guess. And the Donny FL, the small little Ronin. It's a big piece. It's like a Coke can, almost like Cheers. So gonna put the silencer on, or not the silencer, the moderator, and load up some pellets and see if we're somewhere on that piece of wood. And if we're not, I'm going to adjust my adjustable FX scope rings with this gauge. This is a gauge with blades, a blade gauge. I don't know what you call that in English, but there are different sizes or thick blades. You normally adjust spark plugs with these, but they're very good, so you can raise up your backer mount. You loosen up both mounts, and then on the FX on the other side, the screws is on the back side now. You can adjust and put in between here, and I have it on 0 there. So what I do is that I adjust it as fine as I can with these things, and then I do some fine adjustment at the last millimeters, and then I reset my turret, re-zero it. So let's give it a try. Jesus, these are huge compared to the 22s I normally use. Really huge. So let's unscrew that thing and put a pellet into it. So mag filled up. They're actually branded H&M. Gerhard, I'm thinking of you right now. And you fill the mag, and it feels like the box is or the can is half empty already. This one takes 13 slugs. I said pellets before, but I mean slugs. I just have to get used to having a slug gun, because I never shot. I tried slugs in my Royale, but they're not too good. Actually, 217 knockouts are okay. I say hunting okay. On 25-30 yards, they still okay. Good enough for hunting. But this is my first try with a real slug dedicated gun, so it's gonna be fun. And I know it's a lot of tuning and tampering before you get these to shoot exactly as you want, so I'm not going to be surprised if I have quite a spread. I just try to get on the target and go from there. Okay, ready to shoot. Guns loaded, magazine in, one in the chamber, and it's set to safety is set to safe. Gonna unset the safety and take a couple of shots. Unfortunately, I'm alone with a handheld phone, so I can't show you any shots when I'm shooting it, but I will show you some footage though. This is a kind of improvised thing to take it outside the shop, put a scope on it, zeroing it in just outside the shop there. So, but still, I'm gonna try it, and I get back to you from my home range. Give you some footage of when I'm shooting it and put a camera down at the target and stuff like that. You have to take it for what it is today. I just want to share my joy of finally owning this thing and give you a peek, sneak peek view of it. did a couple of test shots. Actually, I told you wrong. I told you that was sighted in. Yeah, and it was sighted in for my 22 LR, but not with these rings. So these rings are brand new, and they were not set at all. And actually, like they were, the front one was higher from factory than the one in the back. So I was pretty low. I was like, would say 45 centimeters under where I was taking aim. So I did adjust them up a little. It's a little higher here than here in the front. So I'm gonna try again and see where I am and go from there. I took one shot and I can see from here in the Falcon Endura 3.5 by 25 by 56. It's an excellent scope. Through that I could clearly see that I'm too high, so I have to lower it down a little in the back. I'm as high as I was low before, but now I got a baseline to start from, so let's do it. Panthera, here I come. Here's the target. I was aiming here. My first two shots were down there, and then I adjusted, but now I realized I haven't adjusted properly, so I have to take some new shots. Still gonna aim here, but the last one was up there, so pretty much aiming there, hitting up there. So when I started to let the backer end lower down, I saw that the front wasn't in the bottom position when I did take the last shot, which I just did. So I have to restart from zero. Now I pressed it down in the front all the way down to the bottom and estimated raise in the back. So we see where we're landing again. Maybe I have to do this back at home, but I just wanted to give it a quick try before they close in 20 minutes here. I still need to go in and maybe buy some more ammo. Everything is in the car. Did shoot the gun. Looked pretty okay. Here we can see, I turn the camera around. So I was moving down from here, moved in on the target, and from here I did, this is my rough adjustment with raising and lowering the scope rings, and after that I thought I adjust on the power wheel. So I did turn it down all the way from 23 to 16, and this is 15 or something like that, and got it on, but these are on the same setting. And a couple of shots, so it seems to work, because even if I'm not used to shoot with it, it's yeah, you can see it has some accuracy. So basically 3 or 4, I don't know, touching each other. So if I learn to shoot with it, it's gonna be nice. So I can say it seems to work, and it's not fine-tuned anything. It's just with these 50 grains H&N slugs. But I think if I put some time in it and learn to shoot it, because it shoots totally different than my Royale, and even if they say it's kicking nicely backward, it's kicking way more than my 22 LR, way more, even with the 50 grain slugs. And I did buy some 63 grainers also. So yeah, this will be a project, and I will film some, or I will try to film as much as possible and share with you guys. So it's going to be a journey, it's going to be a project, but now it started in a way. I had my 9 months of waiting, and the labor is done. So I have to get to know my child now and spend some time with it, and I'm gonna do that and share it with you. So I'm leaving Hurricane right now. It's a beautiful day. I'm going 1 hour even more south to a train station there, and I'm gonna do a little inventory on the birds, and later on I'm gonna go back and if necessary, remove some pests from there. But today we're just passing by and doing an inventory on the birds. So see you on the next one.